Good morning, everybody, and look who's here to get the math video started for you. Miss Aaliyah and Miss Pinky are safe and sound and eating some purple lettuce. While you're taking a look at them and going, aw, I just wanted to give a shout out to Miss Amaya, who's been keeping in touch and checking in with me and working on her packet and asking questions about things she doesn't understand. And to Miss Madison, who has called in and read to me, and to Miss Yumiko, who watched the last YouTube video and sent a picture of her doing the problems from our video. So let's go ahead and take a look at the problems, and we'll come back to the guinea pigs after this video. It's almost over. So I'm gonna see if I can get this going here. Remember, I'm not a professional YouTuber yet. Still working on it. See if I can get the whole thing in there. I had it just a second ago, boys and girls, and it has been a little bit of a learning curve for me. I'm sure you guys could do a much, much, much better job of this. So I am ready for when you take over. All right. And if anybody wants to do a YouTube video where you're solving math problems, I would love to watch that. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first problem, 53 minus 17. That's important to recognize the operation that we're subtracting. And that means our answer should be less than 53, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and line it up vertically. You know, I love that. And I love for you to do it too. So again, we're subtracting. So let's take a look at, what do we do first? We subtract the ones. And I see that the problem is 3 minus 7, but I can't really take 7 away from 3 without going into negative numbers, and we're not doing that right now. Let's go ahead and get a 10 from the tens place instead. So if I take away 1 10, I will have 4 left over. And I'm going to take that 10 and stick it in the ones place, and 10 and 3 is 13. Remember, 10 and 3, 13. I'd like you to practice that. 10 and 3, 13. 10 and 2, 12. 10 and 8, 18. 10 and 7, 17. I want you to really get that in your head. You have all this time to practice that. All right, so we got 13 minus 7, and we're going to do it Mrs. Foster way with our fingers. And I'm going to see if I can get both of my hands in here. Kind of. All right, so 13 minus 7. I know that I'm going to have a 10, right? So let's make that 10. I also know that I'm going to take away 7, right? So I want to make one super easy to take away. So I know that 5 and 2 is 7, right? I haven't made 13 yet. I'm going to put that other one that I'm missing, because I have 12 right now. I'm going to put it on this finger, okay? So I have 10 and 3. Now I have 13. I'm taking away 7. Ta-da! And what do I have left? 10, 5 and 1, which is 6. So 13 minus 7 is 6. We're not done yet, though. We have to go over to the tens place, and we have to do 4 minus 1, which is 3. Now, for checking subtraction, because subtraction is tricky, that's a lot of work we had to do there. We can take the answer, 36, we can add it to what we subtracted, 17, and it should add back up to 53. So we got a bonus math problem here. It's going to be adding this time. 7 plus 6. Let's do it. 5 and 2 is 7. 5 and 1 is 6. We put our tens together. We got 10 and 3, and that is 13. 10 and 3. Okay. Let's take a look here. We have 3 plus 1 plus 1. I like to go 3, 4, 5. And what did I get? 53. And what does it match? 53. So I know I got that problem right. And I'm going to put that answer right there. 53 minus 17 is 36. All right, let's take a look at number 2. Feeling pretty good about that. Uh-oh. This time we are adding. So my answer needs to be more than 53. So let's take a look. Make sure my 1s are stacked, my 10s are stacked. It's nice and neat. All right. So 53 plus 17, what do we do first? We add the 1s. So 7 plus 3, well, 3 is a counting number. And take a look at this. My mom taught me this. This is dot math. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Isn't that cool? All right, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is 10 and 0. Now we add our 10s. 5, 6, 7. And the answer is 70. Did you guys get 70? I did. Okay, you ready? Let's take a look at number 3. 67 minus 42. Check our operation. We're subtracting. Our answer should be less than 67. And we're taking away 42, which is a pretty big chunk of 67. So let's see what our answer is going to be. Minus 42. What is our first step? Subtract the 1s. Do we have to regroup? No, because 7's more than 2. As a matter of fact, take a look at this coolness. 7 is 5 and 2, and guess what? All we have to do is take away that 2, and we have 5. Or you could count backwards, because 2 is a counting number. 7, 6, 5. All right, let's go ahead and subtract our 10s. 6 minus 4. I'm going to use 2 hands for this. 6 minus 4, and that is 2. Practice getting your fingers to work for you. My answer is 25. I'm going to check it because it's subtraction. And remember, we can add back up and get the original number. So we'll do 25 plus 42. 5 plus 2, 5, 6, 7. 4 plus 2, 4, 5, 6. Sure enough, so my answer is 25. Star. Okay. I'm only going to give myself a star for checking my work. 67 plus 42. Again, we're adding. My answer should be bigger than 67. All right. Our 1s are stacked. Our 10s are stacked. I have the correct operation here. Everything looks nice and neat, and I'm ready to go. 7 plus 2. That's easy because it's a counting number, so we can just, 2 is a counting number, so we can just go 7, 8, 9. Okay, 6 plus 4. We have 6. We're going to add 4 more, and we get 10. Uh-oh. 10 is a 2-digit number, but look at here. There's nothing else to the left, so we're just going to write 10. So 67 plus 42 is 109. And that makes a lot of sense because 6 and 4 is 10, 60 and 40 is 100. Well, there we go. All right. The crying problem. I hope you didn't cry too hard over this one. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. 135 minus 36. All right, we're going to set it up really carefully. We're going to subtract. Our answer should be less than 135. And you know I'm going to check this one. All right, does everything look good? All right, what do we do first? Well, we subtract the 1s, just like in a problem like this. We subtract the 1s. Our problem is 5 minus 6. 5 is smaller than 6, so I have to regroup. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to take a 10 away from this 3. How many 10s will I have left? I will have 2 10s left. I'm going to take, whoa, I'm going to take that 10, and I am going to add it over here to the 5. So 10 and 5 is 15. Sorry about that, boys and girls. The guinea pigs just decided to take a little trip on the kitchen floor. They are fine. And I'll get them as soon as this video's over. So 15 minus 6. We're going to go ahead and take 15. We're going to make a 10, okay? So get your 10. Now let's look at making a 6, okay? Now I have 11, right? So let's go ahead and do 15 minus 6. So let's do this. So we have 10 and 5. Well, let's do this. Let's do it better this way. I think Mrs. Foster might like this. I'm going to ask her and see what she thinks. So we have 10 and we have 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Miss Acker. And we're going to take away, oh, Miss Acker. So 15, 10, and 5. Sorry, the guinea pigs falling on the floor got me a little flustered, but they are fine. So we have 10 and 5 to make 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm taking away 6. And I have left 5 and 4, which is 9. So 15 minus 6 is 9. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this over here, the tens place. Now, there's a problem, right? The problem is that we have 2 10s, and we're trying to take away 3 1s. Now, all you have to do is go over to the hundreds place, take away that 100. How many would be left? 0. And put it over here. So now instead of that 100 over here, we've got 12 10s over here. All right, and now we can do 12 minus 3. 3 is a counting number. We can count backwards. 12, 11, 10, 9. And our answer is 99. Let's go ahead and add back up. 99 plus 36. All right, 9 plus 6. That is a biggie. 5 and 4 plus 5 and 1. That's 9, that's 6, 10, and 5. 15, 10, and 5. 9 and 1 is easy. That's 10, 11, 12, 13. Our answer was 135. It matches and we have the correct answer. Not too much crying, just a couple guinea pigs having a little trip. So let's take a look and see if we can see what they're up to. I think I see them, boys and girls. Hello. Well, boys and girls, it is time for me to get these girls back in their cage. I think they've had enough adventure for the day. You guys have a great time, and I will see you later when I read My Father's Dragon. Bye-bye.